I'm gonna get started in a few seconds. I know it's been a while since I uploaded videos, and of course, doing the lives or doing a live video. Um, basically, I've pretty much been going glowing and growing. I've pretty much been thinking about leaving social media. So, like I said, I'm gonna get started with or without y'all. One individual in here. If you want to hit the fines, that's on you. But you know what? I find it funny that individuals watch my video or videos. Um, hey, what's going on, Terry? How are you? I appreciate you tuning in. I'm gonna get started, you know, with if it's just you in here. So, but how are you? I just wonder, can you hear me? Can see you. Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Can you hear me? Okay, all right. I'm just making sure you can hear me. Um, yeah. So I basically, you hear? Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty much, I have been, sitting back thinking, you know, about stop messing with social media. I've been thinking about that. That's why I haven't uploaded a video for a while, and I appreciate you. You know, I really do, and you know, um, several individuals pretty much asked me when I was coming back, and whenever I was going to. What's going on, Knuckle Sandwich? How are you? So, yeah, basically, I guess YouTube. I guess they're not letting y'all hit the fines. Oh well. uh, pretty much. I basically, um, I've pretty much been debating. If I'm a fool with, well, not debating. I don't want to use that word. Uh, I don't like using words at all. But this is how we communicate. Um, it's not my words. It's not y'all's. It's not your words. um, but I know how to communicate to the parallel worlds and other things. Um, but I find it funny, um, individuals been watching my videos. Um, Individuals, of course, they recycle other information or programs, but I experience certain things, and I'm like, I'm way past the so-called 2060 timeline. But individuals are, they're not even there yet. But I came across several of videos, and individuals are using my material and getting credit for it. So I think it's messed up, and they put it in their own words. I touched on a lot of things and took it to many levels. I experience things and I see things. So I ran across, and I was going to call out this individual, but I was like, it's not even worth it, It's not even worth my energy. But it's several individuals been watching my videos and getting credit, you know. Y'all know I touched on a lot of things. I was talking about, you know, how individuals are doing rituals with this so-called COVID, corona, this virus, when they tell y'all stay 6 feet away from individuals. And I said, pretty much, they're doing rituals 6 feet in the ground. So an individual uploaded a video and pasted on their timeline and said that 3 days ago. And y'all know I said this, what 4 or 5 months ago. And, individuals, it's messed up. That's the reason why I was like, I'm gonna, if I do decide to continue to do videos, because I'm working on other things. So if I decide to keep doing videos, I'm gonna do it whenever I feel like it, and take it to many levels. But I'm not going to I'm not going to put up with individuals watching my videos and put in their own words and try to make like, and this is what the Conscious Muppets and other individuals do, even directors and writers. They pretty much they basically pretty much screwed up. But I pretty much I enjoyed not doing a video, to be honest with y'all. I enjoyed it. Usually I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta upload a video and let them know what's going on and stuff, I'm like, I'm to the point where, it's about me and my loved ones. I'm to that point, I know who appreciate me, but even if individuals don't appreciate me, I don't give a damn. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. But I don't. It's what it's pretty much, whatever. I want to talk about words. To me, words pretty much, it's, of course, the artificial DNA. It's pretty much clone. Words are clone. That's how I feel, because we're not supposed to communicate with it and connect with it, but you're taught and programmed to communicate with the words. I feel like it's cloned from something else, and it's like a low energy. That's how I feel. And individuals, want to research, but I feel like when individuals research, they're basically they're rewinding and recycling their souls into other low worlds. They're transferring their energy into that. You know, Pretty much, what are you actually researching? You're taught this. You know, what's the point of researching things? You're supposed to tap within your DNA, and the words edited some of y'all's DNA, because words, it's different characters. Individuals pretty much latch on to it, like individuals latch on to certain things, like for example, certain words can control individuals' DNA. Certain words can make individuals' DNA start boiling. They pretty much get upset over certain things. Certain so-called words control their DNA, the N word, and uh, you know, uh, gay slurs or whatever controls individuals' DNA. There's no such thing as words, but it's edited DNA. It's cloned. The words are cloned. So it controls individuals' frequency on many levels. It can bring it's like spells if you really look at it. So and I touched on some of this, but I'm going to take it to another level. You know, what's funny? Individual. I'm going to call this individual out if they basically, you know, copy and paste my video and put it in their own words. I'm going to start calling out individuals, and of course they're not going to like that. Put it that way, because I washed them up on many levels. But anywho, um, like I say, individuals don't talk about what I talk about. Like I said, I take it to many levels, and I experience certain things, and I see certain things. But words, certain words that go viral, or individuals know how to manipulate that and use it in their favor. Just to put that out there, um, certain words that pretty much they go viral, or certain codes that's connected to the shape-shifting numbers. Just to put that out there. But we're not supposed to speak this language, and this language was meant to communicate with uh, certain earthlings. Now, there is a certain shade, and I'm not going to put them out there, but y'all can figure that out. Pretty much their clone. Um, their clone, they come from they basically, it's mixed with our DNA, but it's a certain race that's pretty much dying, a so-called race. But there's a certain shade that's dying, so they need our shade to breed, and it's falling apart for them. So now, certain things, pretty much, it's coming out on many levels, and all of this mess that's going on, it's going to go in some of our uh, favor. It's going to go in our favor, pretty much. So some of us, anyway. But there's a lot of things, pretty much going on. Individuals, the paradigm it's pretty much it's shifted. So the system is coming in, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on. So if some of y'all just now tuning in, it was 5, now it's 4. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and hopefully y'all can, well, not hopefully, I want y'all to hear me. So I know Terry said she can hear me. Um, hey, what's going on, Gina? How are you? Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, it's pretty much shifted, so that's why a lot of things are pretty much pushed back. Um, hit that. I appreciate you, Knuckle Sandwich, but pretty much, oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. Uh, you know, I appreciate you. Y'all. Several of y'all checked on me, asked me how I was doing. I appreciate y'all. But like I said, pretty much, the paradigm shifted, and a lot of things is pretty much getting pushed back because the Earthlings are in the middle. You have certain sides using your energy. Now, when you see this stuff that's going on in the media, um, that goes back to the words and that I was touching on when I said it's artificial DNA. Um, the words, pretty much individuals are, y'all think some of these politicians they're saying this and that, but they're really not saying that. They're using clone voices, and they of course the unknown faces, the shadows, certain forces, pretty much. Um, how could I put it? The unknown forces got y'all on a certain individual, certain groups on a broadcast. So some of y'all are connected to certain broadcasts, and if you're still connected to it, you're connected to the rituals and spells. Your physical body is connected to it. Just to put that out there. So, what's going on, Casper? But yeah, I appreciate y'all hitting the fines. Appreciate that. But going back to the artificial DNA, the words, like they're pretty much like certain characters that latch on to individuals' DNA whenever they come out. Well, whenever certain energies come through the physical body, it's pretty much the spells and rituals is already downloaded. Like it's pretty much taken over certain individuals' DNA. So certain individuals communicate through the illusion. Certain unknown forces and stuff use that vessel, just to put that out there. But they have them sound out words, and the vibrations, you can feel the vibrations, and it's a low vibration whenever we speak this universal so-called language. Whenever we speak this universal language, um, individuals pretty much going to have to battle with certain things because we're not supposed to be speaking this. We're not supposed to be using this universal language, but you're taught that. And individuals, there's other language as well out there, different types of languages out there. Certain languages, it's not connected to this world. Certain individuals know uh, there's no such thing, but it's like I said, we're energy. We're experiencing this this physical realm. But when you reach certain levels, you can come back and visit. Sometimes you visit memories, like everything that's going on is pretty much it's already happened. So you're visiting memories, and your energy shifting to other parallel worlds and experiencing certain things. So you're pretty much connecting with other things, signs and symbols that you're supposed to connect with, not this illusion. Now you're taught to connect with certain things with the signs and symbols, the words, and you know, pretty much putting your soul on repeat whenever you connect to books and spells and machines, and you shouldn't do that because it's setting you up on many levels. And it's like, basically merge with your DNA. Just like when we make a new Tupac song or Michael Jackson after they claim they are already gone. Oh yeah, speaking of that knuckle sandwich, yeah, someone tagged me into that just here recently. Someone tagged me into that, um, and that goes back to the videos. My previous videos, um, where I was talking about the holograms. I said some pretty much don't know that they can be standing next to a hologram. You can feel certain holograms and stuff like that, and pretty much in the visuals. Somebody tagged me in this Michael Jackson video, and I was just talking about that. It was like a couple of years ago, and I touched on it several so-called time, and I was talking about. I don't know if some of y'all, I don't know if y'all, yeah, some of y'all know I uploaded that video, but there's certain holograms, there's shapeshifters out there. Pretty much, there's a lot of things. I went deep into that video, but and I was saying how, like, within the DNA, how individuals know how to pull things out of their DNA, so they can pull out certain holograms from a certain DNA and put it inside of these machines. I went real deep into that. Um, but I'm just, touching on it just so y'all can feel my signals. But, I went deep into it. I was like, what you experience in other worlds, it plays out on many levels. So individuals, know how to project certain holograms into this world. You could see a certain individual shapeshift into human form, but they're not really human. And you see it on the news and stuff. That's the reason why individuals got the smart TVs, but it changed on many levels. So you won't see that individual. You'll see that individual. Uh, they're hiding, behind a mask, basically. That's what I talked about that. But anywho, I went deep into that, so I'm just touching on it just a little bit. But pretty much, like I said, the Tupac hologram and Michael Jackson hologram, they're connected. They well, Michael Jackson or Tupac, the hologram, is connected to another world, and it's projecting into this world. A lot of individuals think, oh, it's their technology and stuff, but it's a certain time machine that they use. Certain individuals that y'all see, certain politicians, their hologram, they operate in another world, but they the individuals could look like something else, but when they enter this world, they're connected to a certain energy, so they can project into certain forms. So you see them in a certain way. Do y'all feel my signals? Or some of them could be already, kept their physical body, and their physical bodies in other worlds, and they project their bodies in another world. Now they could bump into another version of them. They could see a younger version of them. I even talked about that. I touched on that. You know, um, and some of them don't know that they're getting their energy and stuff used on many levels. That certain individuals, like the politicians and stuff, they're using them to do their bidding and stuff. Certain images that you see out there, like in the time machine, they could be struggling somewhere else. I've seen certain so-called celebrities struggling in other worlds. I've seen that. They're struggling, but they don't know in this world they're doing many other things. Like I said, I see things on many levels. I experience these things, but just to put that out there. So, um, pretty much. Oh, I'm just reading y'all's comments. But like I said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I really do. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Um, you know, there's a lot of things going on. You know, so don't let certain things distract you because there's a lot of distractions, and you know, there's a lot of things. Pretty much, it's a mess. So don't get caught up into it, y'all. You know, don't get caught up into it. So, do y'all have any questions or anything? If not, I'm going to shift. But like I said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. So, if y'all got any questions, just ask. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do a video whenever I feel like it. I'm doing other things. So, I was telling, because basically Terry, she was the first one that popped in on the live, and I pretty much, I didn't, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to deal with social media anymore. That's the reason why I didn't upload videos, because it's like you have individuals out there, mimicking, my energy basically. Um, and individuals, pretty much didn't experience it, but they're getting credit for it. They're talking about things I talked about years ago. And certain things I talked about like 4 or 5 months ago, now individuals want to talk about it. And I was like, individuals don't talk about what I talk about because I take it to many levels and I experience this. And I could call out individuals. I have called out individuals, but then I was like, they're not worth it. But I'm going to, I said next time I'm just going to call out individuals. Simple as that. You know, they're getting credit, views, and all of that stuff. YouTube, of course, YouTube want to hide certain things and stuff like that because what I'm putting out, I experience it. I'm way ahead of these machines. Machines, they're nothing but a low frequency, but they're gaining billions and millions of souls and got them split up on different timelines. And certain groups pretty much got kicked out of certain areas, so they want to carry certain souls with them. So that's the reason why a lot of things is going on. And you got basically frequency scramblers out here that's messing with individuals' frequencies and stuff like that on many levels. So sometimes y'all might feel a certain way. You might feel sick, or you might feel a certain way. That's somebody scrambling with your frequency. Certain individuals, they're playing with the poles. They're playing with the broadcast system and the radio frequency. So if you feel a certain way, you can pretty much learn how to shift certain energies. Just to put that out there. Yes, all of them out. All they can do is recycle info. Yeah, pretty much, Knuckle Sandwich. Pretty much, that's what they're doing. Just recycling, other individuals' stuff. They will do anything to get views. Yeah, exactly, Terry. Do anything. You know, individuals pretty much, they want to gossip on the recycle mess, the program stuff, to control individuals, frequency modulators, and they're pretty much, they're pretty much controlling individuals. I mean, they're the Muppets. They're not controlling individuals, but they're pretty much, they're desperate. They're doing anything. They're getting other individuals to get YouTube accounts and say, hey, talk trash about me. I see through all of that, and individuals will dog them out so individuals can promote their channel. They'll have individuals. You'll see certain channels. If y'all watch certain channels, you'll see like 4 or 5 individuals do, they'll dog out one of these conscious Muppets. But they work together. They say, hey, talk trash. And, they basically got that from the system. The system, it's just like how, for example, they promote cigarettes. Oh, cigarettes, they're bad for you and stuff. They can mess up your health, but they're promoting it, but still selling it in the stores. So if it's all messed up, then how come they're still selling it into the stores? So just like, fast food places, uh, like Taco Hell or Murder King, you know, individuals pretty much they'll promote that, whether it's negative or positive. You see individuals fighting in there, and they're promoting that. Someone see that and can send certain signals. And of course they putting virus and chemicals in the food and stuff. That's where most of the virus is coming from the food. And the vaccine shots and stuff like that. And it's messing with individuals, is editing their DNA and it's controlling their DNA. So whenever the radiation hit, it causes harm to their physical body. So that's where the virus is pretty much, it's only one virus, but it shapeshift on many levels. So, but they're claiming like individuals, they're spreading it and this and that, but it's within. The virus is already in individuals because, like I said, who controls what you eat and what you drink? It's up to you to outpower that. You can take that you're taking in low energy, but you're supposed to know how to outpower that at the same time. Do y'all feel my signals? So, basically, that's what these individuals do. They're desperate. They'll do anything to get views, and they'll sell their own their loved ones. They'll sell them out. Talk trash about them just to get views, and do anything. These corny prank videos, and do anything to get views. Arguing back and forth. You have individuals pretty much doing videos just talking about like the politicians and stuff. Of course they got them all over social media. Individuals want to go debate and argue over, the voting mess and all of that stuff. It's all recycled. Pretty much, it's all recycled. So, I just let individuals choose their weapons. They can choose their weapons, and later on, them weapons will destroy them. Do y'all feel my signals? So, like I said, I just sit back and just, I said I'm just I'll upload videos, but when I feel like it, like I said, I thought about it. I go, I'll be like, should I? And sometimes I'll be like, nah. And then, sometimes I'm like, I'm done with social media, but, and I was like, I know certain individuals need to hear it, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all the reason why sometimes, I just say, hey, I'm just going to upload a video so y'all can know what's going on, because I see things on many levels, I see things, and I put out certain things. I give y'all enough so y'all can, activate your DNA, and I enhance your soul. I don't put out everything because, certain things are meant for me, but I put enough to, activate y'all's DNA on many levels, because like I seen some things, seen some stuff in parallel worlds and stuff, some deep stuff, y'all, some deep stuff, Just to put that out there, social media has weird energy sometimes. Oh yeah, it's social media. Pretty much, it's disturbed energy. Yes, I agree, Gina. Yeah, it is disturbed. You know, because there's many multiple characters inside of the machine. It's a lot of it. A lot of them. You have, like, it goes back to the words. That's characters. You know, whenever we text or whatever, you know, like, that's characters. You know, so you have to learn how to balance it, and you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to. You're not supposed to allow another DNA to control your frequency, especially the artificial words. 1111, I like that. That popped up, 1111. But, you know, pretty much, although it's an engineer, shape shifting number, but, you know, certain things, I see certain things, put it that way. But, anywho, pretty much, oh, it's 12 in here. Pretty much, what was I like? The words, you know, individuals, they latch on, they put their energy inside of these holograms, and you have characters latching on. You know, some of them seeing the fake versions of them in social media, the time machine, the low frequency time machine. They're seeing, you know, their fake versions of them. You know, so you know, it's a bunch of mess. Individuals connected to the virtual reality, and you know, they're screwed up pretty much. They're scrambled. But yeah, do y'all have anything y'all want to share or talk about? Oh yeah, then you know, I would like. I think I told y'all, but you know, don't answer y'all's door, because there's certain individuals going around. I've seen this on another timeline. I even told y'all this like a year ago. Don't open your doors up, because there's even if they're in uniforms, you know, don't open up your doors for certain individuals. Oh yeah, yes they do. You know that, yeah, they're connecting with their fake version of them. So you know, I agree with you, Knuckle Sandwich. Yeah, they're, you know, get on social media and put up, you know, connecting with the characters. The characters are guiding their souls on social media. They're pretty much they're pretty much inside of their souls, telling them, you know, oh, you can do this inside of the time machines. You know, you can connect with certain cult groups and stuff like that, and you can be yourself in the time machine, and then physically they're messed up on many levels, and that energy latch on to others, you know, because that low energy time machine pretty much suck their energy out. So they're pretty much, like I said, their frequency is scrambled on many levels. So you know, they're having a glitch within their soul. So individuals don't know who they are. They don't know themselves. Do you feel my signal? So they're going to act a certain way. Have you seen the new Twilight Zone series? They have an episode that's just like the coronavirus had everybody rioting, but one individual decided not to take on that energy. No, I'm gonna have to check that out. No, I didn't. No, but I appreciate you letting me know that, Knuckle Sandwich. I'll definitely check that out. You know, Yeah, like individuals, you know, they want to take on that stuff. Trip just popping in at work. Now we gonna catch up. Right? Oh, I appreciate you, Roger. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely check that out, Knuckle Sandwich. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely like when I get off, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna definitely check that out. But yeah, and that goes back. And I was watching the Three Stooges, and I mentioned this in my previous videos. Um, the Three Stooges was talking about Corona. They were saying something about, oh, I don't want to catch the coronavirus. So individuals already planned this on certain timelines, Um, and individuals were showing that. And I was watching something Blackish. I was watching Blackish the other day. I came across the channel. I really don't watch that show, but it was on because like I said, I can watch any shows, whether it's from the 80s. I stream certain shows, 80s, certain new movies, or it could be well this any movies that's connected to certain timelines. Um, I was watching Blackish, and pretty much Blackish came out maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and it basically was talking about they didn't say Corona, but they called it something else. Individuals pretty much they was catching. It was just like this situation, um, and I find it that the networks are putting that stuff out there. So it's connecting with individuals' DNA. I seen through that stuff, and I'm like, oh, and then they had some guy did a pandemic. I call it pandemic, but did a song in 2008 talking about the pandemic and stuff like that. Everybody was talking about, oh, that's prophecy and all of that stuff. That's a bunch of mess. They planned this stuff, certain rappers, whenever you hear certain things or certain shows, that pretty much they already planned that on another timeline, and then eventually it will merge into certain areas. It'll merge either Earth or another part of the world and stuff like that. Individuals already planned it. So that's when individuals have these fake truthers put the Simpsons and Family Guy and all of that stuff. They individuals know how to play them to give the fake truthers something to have individuals to go back and forth with each other, like the yin and the yang, debating, just like the mask. Everybody, and I said this, everybody talking about, oh, you're a Trump supporter if you don't wear a mask. And you have this crowd saying, oh, wear a mask. And now they made it mandatory. How come they made it mandatory? Although this individual didn't say this. Individuals wouldn't, the individuals now they want to talk about nanodust. And I pretty much talked about that already, and how I know about the nanodust because whenever, like I said, I did stage security and I worked at a hospital. Now, the doctors that do surgery, they don't wear the blue mask. They wear another mask. So they said the reason why they don't want to wear it because of the nanodust and stuff like that. They said, individuals don't know it's nanodust. So I put y'all on and told y'all about the nanodust and the mask and stuff. And I said, whenever the government give y'all masks, don't wear it and don't put it on. There's a reason why they want individuals to put the mask on so they can inhale the chemicals that's already inside of their body from the food that they eat. But this individual want to, of course, watch my videos and say and I already put that out there and told y'all about that, but this individual just uploaded a video 3 days ago. I just happened to come across it, and I was like, let me get a few laughs. Came across it, and I'm like, I already said that stuff already, but individuals, like I said, all these conscious Muppets they do, but they want to add their gods and the Anunnakis and La Cucaracha and all of that crap. They want to add all of that stuff in there, give certain things. They say, oh, the cucarachas are coming back, or the cowboys are coming back, and all of that crazy whack stuff, or Jesus is coming back, and then use my stuff that I experience and things that I see, and put y'all on, and I said, I'm doing this video telling y'all, breaking down the words and what I think about the words and stuff like that. This individual, if I any individuals, conscious Muppets, I'm gonna start washing up individuals. I ain't doing no debating or anything. I'm just gonna start washing up individuals because individuals out here getting credit. And I'm not gonna get angry or nothing. I'm just gonna wash them out and call them out. I'm like, where did y'all get that from? Where did y'all get that from? Y'all been, mimicking my energy and studying my videos. So, but y'all want to take credit just to get views. You're desperate to get views because your pockets are hurting. Individuals' pockets, they're hurting, because it's basically, digital currency. It's not the currency, and I'm talking about the currency, the water. But that's on another level that'll go over individuals' heads. But they got the digital currency that's in the time machine. So pretty much the paper money, like I said years ago, that the paper money would be obsolete. So it's going to be obsolete. And but like I said, I was telling y'all about the how the mask is making individuals sick. That's the reason why now they're making it mandatory in all states that you can't go into the store without the mask and stuff. And they have individuals working. Certain individuals, they're not going back to certain jobs because they thinking they're going to catch the virus and stuff like that. But it's already within certain individuals. Now, like I said, it goes back to where I was saying, if you got a certain type of DNA, it can destroy the virus and you can just move on. It can destroy it on many levels. Let's see, there is a game called Pandemic. Saw it the other day as I was moving somewhere. Some people. Yeah, that's crazy, Roderick. Yeah. See, the individuals already, pretty much put that out there. Those blue masks also have metal uh, stripe in them. Exactly, and that's and that radiation bounce off, and that's what's throwing their frequency and stuff off, and it's making people sick. And individuals already stressing. It goes back to where I say you're putting certain new chemicals to mess with your health because individuals worried about if they're going to get a job, if they're going to get kicked out, stressing and stuff. And that radiation, that's what's destroying individuals. So individuals they're doing rituals with the mask. And I said that already. See the mask recent to 5G something in the morning. I watched a video the other day on YouTube about it. The blue ones. Yes, 5G. To the metal strips. Yeah, so what I'm saying, you probably watch a certain video. Like I said, I put out I put videos out way before these fake truthers come out. They watch videos. I touched on the mask and stuff and gave my theory on it, but the fake truthers, like I said, are these conscious Muppets. They watch my video and study it because, I touched on things like years ago, years ago. And, and like I said, some of them, they're not on my level at all, so some of the stuff that I guess they're watching recent videos and say, oh, okay, let me use this material and paste it on my on my platform, so and like I said, I'll deal with certain individuals on another level. That stuff is going to stop. Individuals going to stop doing that. Because playing with my signals, it can be very dangerous for individuals that's using it just to get views and attention. Morgan, could you place the link after this video? Yeah. But anywho, Oh, okay. I guess y'all talking or whatever. But like I said, whoever's tuning in or whatever, that that radiation is connected with your physical body. So whatever you take in, you get the mucus, you get inflammation and all of that stuff. So that's what's destroying individuals. So um, and if they don't know how to get that out, and if they don't know how to shift that, that's going to destroy them. That's going to destroy them. And I told individuals about that. I told individuals, certain individuals are shifting with the galaxy. They're going to experience certain things. They're going to feel a certain way. So, and I was saying that the doctors can't help you. There's no more medicine because there's no such thing as medicine. Individuals think that medicine is going to help them and, crying about the medicine. There's no more medicine because there's no such thing as medicine. What's going on, Let? Raw 5. Appreciate you tuning in. But, individuals will create certain things to destroy you. But there's no such thing as medicine. And the showers will not wash away the programs in some of y'all physical bodies. Some of y'all think the shower's going to wash away the programs. You better think again. It's not going to wash away the programs, you know. But something that certain things will wash it away. Okay. How can you trust the pharmacy? There is a snake. Exactly, knuckle sandwich. Exactly. And individuals don't see that. Exactly. Exactly. Drugs are at drugstore. Medicine is medical. Marijuana. Medicine is in good food. What? Medicine, medical marijuana. Yeah, well, individuals always want to talk about cannabis, marijuana. That stuff. That stuff is pretty much individuals already took over that, so that can like set you back. That can mess with your DNA. Individuals think that marijuana is going to heal them and all of that stuff. There's something in that DNA that's throwing the basically the so-called marijuana. It's another. Somebody added their ingredients, their DNA into this so-called cannabis. So now individuals experiencing something on another level. So the marijuana, that's a bunch of crap. That's not going to heal any individuals. Individuals thinking like that's all it is out there. This cannabis. There's more things out there. It's herbs. It's different types of herbs, but you have to like know the herbs and you have to study the herbs. Like certain herbs you can't go buy with other. Individuals can tell you certain herbs and stuff like that. Because I used to talk about herbs and stuff, but I stopped talking about it because certain herbs they're meant to connect with you on another level. Herbs will come to you basically to connect with you on many levels. So it certain things that guide you. Your energy guides you to certain things. So you're supposed to go with your energies. Like like certain things can connect with you on certain levels, but individuals out here like they think, oh, it's cool to do cannabis and all that stuff is corny and whack. How come y'all think they had celebrities and them promoting that stuff? Celebrities and other individuals promoting that. because in the soil is messed up. The soil messed up in certain areas, especially over here in this area. I had to take my stand with some building not going to. I need to sign their forms. Do not instill business. I heard that. Why people hate me for not wearing the mask of children. They say I am at risk. Nobody's. Oh, that's this. You know what I'm saying? Like basically let individuals pretty much their program. They're pretty much programmed to. It's just to cause confusion and distractions. Just to put that out there. That's the reason why. Hold on for a second. Pretty much, that's the reason why it causes confusions and stuff. If individuals say that, don't worry about what they, don't let them control your frequency. Let them say whatever they have to say, because they don't know what's going on. They're just rambling, they're just imitating these other characters that they see in the low frequency time machines. So don't worry about it. If you don't want, you don't have to wear none if you don't want to. I hear microwave. So it didn't. Sweet facts. Appreciate you, Emma. What is that for you? There. Someone tried to talk about me not wearing the mask like I'm the problem, but they are the ones who are following. Exactly. And like I said, the certain code groups and stuff pretty much, you know, um, started that with the mask and stuff, to cause confusion. So that's another distraction. So, if you don't want to wear a mask, you don't have to wear a mask. But, now these stores, they saying it's mandatory and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, if y'all don't, what I'm saying, don't want to wear a mask, just order the food online. That's what I do. Or I just don't wear a mask. If I go in the store, I don't wear no mask, and I'm not going to wear a mask. Or if it get to that point where they like, oh, you can't come in the store, I'm not gonna get my feelings. People getting their feelings and get mad and want to go off and stuff. If I go in the store and they say you're not allowed in here, and I could take it to another level with them without getting out of getting into this, into an argument with certain individuals. I could be like, well, what's your who said it? The government. I could take it to another level with them, but I just, instead of doing all of that, I could break them down real easy. I'll just say, okay, all right, go to another store, and if it's like that, then hey, I'll just order it online. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Jobs have gone back to normal in my town since 2 days now. I'm no waiting in lines to get into the shop. Not many people wearing masks here except a few older people. I'm in Southwell, UK. Okay. You in UK? Oh, okay. Um, Pretty much, yeah. Like over here, like in this area that I'm in, they made it mandatory for individuals to wear masks. So, and I don't wear it. I'm not gonna wear it. Mess around and go in there with a Halloween mask on. I said, y'all hollering about the mask, I'll go in there with a Halloween mask. To that, but yeah, so like I said, like let them, let the Earthlings or the multiple characters, you know, let them destroy each other. I don't connect with none of that mess. So I just sit back and just, you know, I sit back and just be like, I laugh at some of it. I laugh at the fake videos when individuals act like they're getting beat up. What's going on? It's a bunch of Reno 911 and punk going on in the media. Them shows, what I'm saying? They already put out how they're playing individuals. That's what's going on. Reno 911 punk, not necessarily the news. There used to be a comedy show called Not Necessarily the News. So, like all of that stuff, that's what's going on in the media. It's not real, and you have different holograms from other timelines on many levels. So, individuals are going for their the Muppet Show. They're getting entertained by the Muppet Show. That in America, I've been watching for months. My time is small, but did a second wave trust that as they like to keep the fear. Oh yeah, and that's the reason why they're pushing movies back into 2021 because um, pretty much individuals are experimenting with certain bodies that they did rituals on. Certain bodies, the individuals they're dying and stuff. That's the reason why, you know, um, they didn't want individuals to see some of their relatives because they're experimenting on that. They're wondering how they can use their DNA to like carry certain things with them to other timelines and how it's going to play out on the physical with the devices and machines. Put a certain amount of DNA inside the machines to use certain. It's like multiple DNA inside of the machines. Um, just to put that out there, and I want to do a video on that. Really get deep into that. I'll do it some other time. But individuals, like I said, they're experimenting with that. So that's the reason why they're doing rituals with certain individuals. Look like it's gonna rain outside. It's about time. Yes, man. Sam, mhm. Oh yeah, speaking of that, y'all. Uh, I said that. I told y'all that was gonna happen. Uh, they're gonna make it mandatory and tell y'all to take the test. And if you don't take the test, they're gonna make it to the point where you're gonna lose your job. And I said this. I put that out there, and it's already going on. I know it was several individuals, tagged me into it to, because they've been watching my videos. They said that they're not going to take the test, so they quit their job. They said they're not going to take it, and they made it mandatory because I said they wanted to upgrade the spells. I know y'all watched several videos, and I said they're upgrading the spells. They want to put chips in individuals, and I said, telling y'all don't take the test because, like I said, the test can always be wrong. The machines can always be wrong. They can just put that title and name on you and say you got this and that, and you don't have to have anything. So they just want to put things inside of your DNA, edit your DNA, just to put that out there. So yeah, so like whenever it comes to that, don't y'all take, I can't tell y'all what to do, but you know, taking the test, that's not going to work out for you because there's no medicine. There's no medicine, y'all. Yeah, like yeah, don't take it. Yeah, don't take it, y'all. And then they're gonna come up in line, say they have a vaccine. They're pretty much gonna say that. They're gonna say, oh yeah, we got a cure. There's no medicine, y'all. There's no more medicine. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I am about to shift up out of here. So, um, I really don't get how individuals would volunteer to be tested. Exactly. Yeah, they shouldn't get tested. Knuckle sandwich, yeah, they shouldn't. But yeah, but if y'all, like I said, if y'all want to show some love, show some love. I'm about to get up out of here. What's up with the cameras? You said, what's up with the cameras? What are you talking about, the cameras? Oh, the cameras basically to watch souls so they can get basically the cameras. It goes back to where I was telling you about. They have it to where they are saying the phone is basically, of course, the phone is it pretty much, the phone downloaded your DNA. So with they have like an app where they claim that you can tell if anyone got corona, but that's a bunch of crap. There's no such thing. And I'm giving it to you like a long story short because I touched on that. But they want to say they're using certain devices to watch certain individuals' DNA. So that's the reason why they got camera everywhere so they can see who's going in and out. And if that certain individual, if they read their DNA through the device and stuff, then they can either snatch them up, or create a distraction, set up, can set it up to where they can get in a car wreck or something, or snatch them up. So that's the reason why they got certain cameras in certain communities and stuff, to pay attention. Now I'll do another video on that, but I'm just giving you a short version because I'm about to get up out of here. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. What's going on, CJ Silver? Yeah, I heard it was on the iPhones. Emma. So yeah, I heard about that. So I wouldn't open it up. I wouldn't open it up. So just to put that out there. But yeah, so like I said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. It's turned off. Okay. Clear.